Have you ever caught yourself as a mom say things like, I can't do this, I'm such a bad mom? Now, what if I told you that those words of yours are not just hurting you, but they are also shaping the way your child sees or views the world? Are you that mom that constantly criticizes yourself when you make a mistake? Or you constantly criticize your child when they make a mistake? Do you constantly criticize your child when they mess up? Probably they did not follow up with their chores, they spilled water on the floor, they did not do their routine. Or you criticize yourself when you don't meet up to your expectations. Are you that mom that criticizes yourself because you're imperfect? Are you that mom that also criticizes your child because they are also imperfect? Are you that mom that believes that positive thinking doesn't just work? Do you feel like, oh, for you to raise a child, for you to do something, you have to add a bit of some kind of words that are not so good here and there? Are you that mom that feel guilty, or you feel shame when you fail? You're not at ease, you're not at peace when you fail. Do you forget that your children are observing you? And your children are mimicking, they are picking up like a sponge, soaking up everything you were doing as a mom. Do you struggle with time? This is a big one for a lot of us. Do you struggle with time and energy? Do you struggle to manage your energy as a mom? Do you struggle to manage your time as a mom? Now, if you struggle with all this, you're not alone. That is why we're having this conversation to know how we can step away from this place to move to the place where we are meant to be as moms. Because the truth is that when you struggle with all this, it kind of perpetuates self-doubt in you as a mom and in your children. Now, we must understand as moms that self-talk is the silent script that runs through your mind daily. So what script is your mind running on as a mom? Is your mind running on the script of positivity? Or is your mind running on the script of negativity? What script is your mind running on a daily basis? Now, negative self-talk reinforces fear. When you constantly speak down on yourself or your child or anyone around you, when you constantly speak negative in a negative way, it reinforces fear. It just makes you to be more scared. It makes you to feel more guilty. It makes you to have self-doubt as a mom. And the truth is that this self-doubt, this guilt that stems from your negative thought is not just affecting you, but it's also affecting your children, because your children are observing. And the truth is that your child is internalizing your beliefs. Your child is internalizing your fears, your guilt, your thoughts, everything around you. So we must get to this point where we understand that we having positive self-talk as moms is important for us, because it helps to rewire our mind. It helps to rewire our mind. It helps us to build more confidence. When you speak good about yourself, when you speak positively about yourself, it builds your confidence, and it helps to tell your child that you are resilient as a mom. So you model resilience as a mom when you speak good about yourself. So we must understand as moms that our words matter, especially the words you speak to yourself. The words you speak to yourself when no one is watching. The words you speak to yourself when you're in your room, when no one is looking at you. Those words matter a lot. Because every time you replace criticism with encouragement as a mom, do you know what you do? You teach yourself and your child self-belief. Every time you switch it, you flip it, you replace self-criticism with encouragement. You teach yourself self-belief. You teach your child self-belief. You teach yourself resilience. You teach your child resilience, even without you saying a single word. But because of the fact that you've been able to replace your self-criticism with encouragement, you're also teaching yourself resilience and self-belief. The truth is that your language matters as a mom, because your language is going to shape the emotional climate of your home. What you say is what is going to shape and make up the emotional climate of your home. And your language is going to shape the inner voice of your child. So what would you want to shape the inner voice of your child as a mom? I'm sure we all want the right language. We all want positive self-talk. So how can we get to this point where we begin to practice and implement speaking positively to ourselves, to our children, where we begin to model positive self-talks as mom? Number one, you must catch those negative thoughts. So notice one negative thought daily. Whenever a negative thought comes to you as a mom, just catch it there. For example, you made a mistake and this thought told you, oh, you're not even good at this. Or you tried something and it failed. Oh, you're not good at this. Catch that thought there. Or you've set your goals and you just brought out your to-do list to find out that you did not even achieve what you said you were going to achieve, or what you wrote down you're going to achieve yesterday. Catch that thought that tells you you're not even good enough. You're not even going to be successful at this. Catch that thought there. When you catch that negative thought, that is the point of self-awareness, because you're now aware that this is a negative thought. This is a limiting thought. Then the second thing to do is to flip it. So transform that negative thought into a positive thought. Transform it into an empowering statement. For example, when you do not meet up with your goals or your to-do list, instead of saying I am failing, you can say things like I am learning and I am improving every day. I am becoming. I am on a journey. It is not a destination. I am walking through my process. So you catch the negative thought, you flip it to an empowering statement. Then you say it aloud. Speak positive statements over to yourself, to your child. Let your child hear you confess positive statement. Emotionalize the statement so that all your five senses speak this positive statement with you. Let your child hear you speak positive confessions about yourself, about your child. Let your child hear you affirm yourself. You also affirm yourself. Let your child hear you say these things. Then the fourth thing to do is to anchor in action. Now pair self-talk with a small confident building action. Okay, this self-talk you're trying to implement, trying to build or imbibe, learn to pair it up with a positive or a little action, a confident building action. For example, you can tell yourself, I am going to challenge myself to finish this task. I'm going to stay focused on this thing until I am done with this thing. I'm going to stay focused connecting with my child until I'm done before I'll step and move to the next task. I'm going to practice being patient. So when you identify the negative thought, you flip it with an empowering statement. You say those statements, those confessions aloud to yourself. Then you anchor it in action. So carry out one small step, one small action that can take you closer to you achieving this your goal of implementing or imbibing positive self-talk. That is one way, or those are some of the ways we can start to implement to have positive self-talk. We must always remember that our words are our power. Your word is your power. The power you have over yourself and over your child lies in your tongue, lies in your word. How are you using this power? Are you using it for good? Are you using it effectively? Are you using your words, your power, the way you were meant to use your power? So we must speak life over ourselves. You must speak life over your child. You must speak encouragement over yourself. You must speak encouragement over your child. You must speak belief over your child. You must speak belief over yourself. You must speak belief, encouragement, the right words to your mind and to the mind of your child. Because when you do that, your child can watch you. Your child is going to inherit a mindset of courage. Your child will inherit a mindset of resilience. Your child will inherit a mindset of confidence. Because the truth is that your voice can change a life forever. The words you say can change your child's life forever. So why not start to speak the right words? Since your words are this powerful, since your words are so powerful, why not start to use your power in the right way so that you can change the life of your child? I believe this video has been so helpful to you. Please like this video, please share this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Renewed Parent Academy. My name is Choma Odikulu. I am so grateful for your time. I do not take your time for granted. Till I come your way next time, let us go home and implement all we have learned. Thank you, and to have a great day. Bye.